Hi, I'm Henry from Teen Car Reviews, and today I'm reviewing the Citroen C5 Aircross. So let's have a look around. So, to start off with, Citroen have actually placed the daytime running lights above the main lights, which is a bit unusual, but I think adds to that French flair. Across the bonnet, they've put their big logo. It is a bold design, but when comparing it to some of its competitors, which include cars like the Skoda Karoq and VW Tiguan, I think it looks the best. Being an SUV, it also has roof bars as standard, and it comes with 30 different colour combinations, which include the roof and the body. Anyway, now let's have a look at the boot space. So, being the Flair Plus model, this car does have an electrically powered tailgate, which takes a while, but you don't have to put any effort in. So to start off with, you have a level floor, which is easier for putting bags in. But if you want the additional space, it's pretty easy to do. You just lower the floor there. I have an 80-litre bag here, and you can see how that fits in. I reckon I could fit 3 or 4 of those in there. You also have this parcel shelf, which can be removed, a couple of tether points, a 12-volt socket as well for accessories. Now I'm going to fold the seats down and we can see the space when they're folded. So I have to go around here, and you have to fold each one individually. And then give me a minute. And there we are, all done. There is a bit of a drop from the base of the seats to the actual floor here, so you might have to chuck your bag a bit to get it up there, but once it's up there it's fine and they'll stay there pretty easily. But of course, if you're not worried that much about space, then you can lift that up and it's more level then, and it's nice and flat. Anyway, let's fold the seats back up and have a sit in the back of the C5 Aircross. So, in the back of the C5 Aircross now, comfort-wise it is good back here. I have enough headroom and enough knee room here. I have enough space also to fit my feet under the seat in front, so you've got enough room to stretch out. You can recline, you basically pull the tab that folds the seats down and just lean back, and you probably will want to because they're quite upright. For through loading, you basically just fold down the entire seat because they're individually folding, and you also can individually do each seat like that. So that is a big advantage of having, you know, 3 full width seats in the back. Quality wise back here, only soft touch materials are down here. These are all hard plastics, but that is fine. And the door bins are big enough to fit at least 2 500ml bottles. You've got some storage behind the seats as well. Fan speed, only 1 USB though. 3 full width seats, only 1 USB, but people can just fight over that in the back. You do have a panoramic sunroof, a handle and a coat hook there, and some reading lights in the middle back here as well. And that's it for the back of the C5 Aircross. Hopping into the front now, let's see if the interior is as stylish as the exterior of the C5 Aircross. And it's safe to say, I think it is. So about quality, there's hard plastics up here, some soft touch material here and around the doors, obviously soft touch on the steering wheel as well. We have a manual here, but it is available in an automatic. I have enough headroom in here, obviously enough legroom, and there's a lot of adjustment in the steering wheel and the seat. For storage wise, I am fitting 3 500ml bottles in the door bins. They are huge. Cup holders here can fit, you know, obviously 2 500ml bottles. You've got a wireless charging pad here for your phone, which is very nice. 1 USB and another 12-volt socket there. You've got more storage here, which has this little detachable tray as well, and the glove box here, which is a bit not dampened, but that is fine to open. Anyway, the infotainment system here, it has this row of touch sensitive buttons underneath, which you're never quite sure whether you've pressed them or not. So you end up taking your eyes off the road for a bit longer than I'd like. You've got a digital driver's display here as well, which is crisp and easy to use using the dials on the steering wheel. And this comes as standard across the entire range. So talking about the infotainment system now, you have all these touch sensitive buttons here. This does pick up fingerprints very well. And as I said, you might be wanting to take your eyes off the road for a bit longer because you don't know whether you've pressed them or not. About the sat nav, it's relatively simple to use. It's a bit laggy, but generally all right. And then you have things like your radio player, fan speed, connectivity, and all of that. But that's the infotainment system on the C5. Obviously, to do things like fan speed, you do have to go through the buttons on here. So it's a two-step process really. Press the button and then do that. So I'd much rather just turn a dial and that be done. There is some proper buttons down here to do things like the windscreen, lock it. And that is all for the interior and the front of the C5 Aircross. So, here's 3 things I like about the C5 Aircross. Number 1, these seats are comfortable anyway, but I like the fact that Citroen allows you to upgrade to the advanced comfort seat, which adds 15mm of foam to make them even more comfortable. They're thinking about your back. Number 2, you can get the C5 Aircross with a glass opening panoramic roof. Nice breeze. Number 3, the C5 is available with Citroen's progressive hydraulic cushions, which make for a smoother and nicer ride in general, so it's comfy. And here's 3 things I'm not quite sure about. Number 1, the C5 is actually only front wheel drive, so if you're looking to take it across rocks and tricky terrain, this might not be the car for you. Number 2, however modern and trendy this grey or other brown option is for the interior, why no black interior? This is going to show all the dirt from usual family use. Number 3, we all know that having cup holders is a modern essential, and this has got 2. But why put them behind the gear stick when in a manual it's really hard to reach the gear lever? Annoying. So here we are in the C5 Aircross on the road, in its natural habitat you could say, out in the country roads. And it's comfortable because of the suspension and the cushions it has, but when you go into a bit of a tight corner, it is quite roly-poly and you do notice how soft the suspension is. Other than that, it is really comfortable. The seats are comfortable, there's not much bumping around, the suspension does a good job of that. It's quite, well, with this engine, it's not the most nippy, but it's got that little bit of punch when you need it. Obviously, this is a manual, you can get an auto as well, which will enhance your relaxed driving experience. So, overall, if you're looking for a small to mid-sized SUV, you should definitely check out the Citroen C5 Aircross. It's practical, it has space, the infotainment system isn't quite as good as on some of its competitors, but I think overall it's a very good car. Very stylish inside and out, and you should definitely go down to your local dealer and have a look at it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you for watching, see you later, bye for now.